Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers say Deacon Sharp will be in full crisis mode. After news of Luna Nozawa being alive spreads, Deacon puts two and two together and realizes that his wife has been lying to him and living a double life. Deacon Sharp will turn to a surprise person for help and might even find love in an unexpected place. Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers down below. Sheila Carter has been keeping a shocking secret from her husband and lying to him on a daily basis. While Deacon thought she was mourning the loss of her granddaughter, she was actually helping Lee Finnegan harbor a serial killer fugitive. Deacon has a pretty checkered past and is more forgiving than most characters on Bold and Beautiful. But even he is going to have a tough time forgiving Sheila for this bombshell. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers know that Deacon Sharp has warned Sheila numerous times that he would pull the plug on their marriage if she was lying and keeping secrets from him. Now, he's going to have to figure out if he's going to make good on that promise. Previews for the soap reveal that Deacon will turn to a surprising person for advice. A lot of fans forget that Taylor Hayes has a career on B&B. When Taylor isn't obsessing over Ridge Forrester, she's actually a doctor and supposedly a very successful therapist. Taylor and Deacon have never been close, but they are acquaintances, and according to Bold and Beautiful spoilers, he will try to hire her to counsel him and his wife and save their marriage. It's unclear if Taylor will have a therapy session with Sheila and Deacon, but now the ice has been broken. There have been rumors of a Taylor Hayes and Deacon Sharp romance in the past, and Taylor is tragically single now. Could Deacon fall in love with Ridge's ex while he's crying on her shoulder over his marriage? Could they make a cute couple? If there's one thing fans of The Bold and the Beautiful can always count on, it's that love triangles are never ending. Just when you think the romantic puzzle has settled, a new piece is added that shakes everything up again. This time, spoilers suggest a surprising twist. Deacon Sharp could be getting a little too close to Taylor Hayes, and if that rumor proves true, the ripple effects across Los Angeles will be explosive. Deacon has spent years trying to reinvent himself, walking a tightrope between redemption and relapse into his scheming past. His deep, complicated history with Brooke Logan keeps him forever tethered to the Forresters, while his secret marriage to Sheila Carter placed him on the wrong side of loyalty. But lately, Deacon has seemed lonely, searching for companionship without the constant judgment of the Logan and Forrester families. Enter Taylor Hayes. The idea might sound unconventional at first, but when you look closely, it almost makes sense. Taylor understands brokenness, trauma, and the drive for redemption. Deacon, for all his flaws, is not malicious at heart. He's simply a man desperate for love and stability. Pair that with Taylor's compassion and her tendency to fix wounded souls, and suddenly the chemistry doesn't feel so far-fetched. Taylor has been burned by Ridge Forrester too many times to count. No matter how many times she's convinced herself that this time will be different, Ridge's devotion to Brooke always finds a way back into the picture. Taylor's heart has been bruised and battered, and she's quietly started to realize that maybe she deserves someone who sees her as more than Ridge's consolation prize. What's intriguing about Taylor and Deacon is that they share an outsider status. Neither has ever been fully embraced by the Forrester clan, at least not without strings attached. Both have faced whispers, judgment, and the perpetual reminder that they don't belong at the top tier of the family's inner circle. Bonding over that common ground could make sparks fly. Brooke Logan's nightmare. Of course, if Deacon and Taylor did grow closer, no one would take it harder than Brooke Logan. Brooke has spent decades battling Taylor over Ridge, with the two women often locked in a tug-of-war that defined entire storylines. Brooke has also had her share of complicated feelings for Deacon. After all, their scandalous affair years ago, when hope was conceived, remains one of the most shocking chapters in the show's history. For Brooke, the idea of her longtime rival getting romantically entangled with Deacon would sting in ways she might not even admit. It would feel like both her past and present colliding, forcing her to reckon with the fact that she can't always control the people orbiting her world. The thought of Taylor holding influence over Deacon, someone Brooke once considered hers, would be unbearable. And let's be honest, Brooke doesn't share well. Ridge caught in the middle again, Naturally, Ridge Forrester would not be able to keep his nose out of this situation. If Deacon started courting Taylor, Ridge would likely view it as a betrayal, not just to Taylor, but to the dignity of the Forrester family. Ridge has always looked down on Deacon, regarding him as a troublemaker unworthy of any woman he cares about. If Taylor and Deacon's connection deepened, Ridge would swoop in under the guise of protecting Taylor, but it would really be about his own ego. Ridge has never been able to handle losing control of either Brooke or Taylor, and watching Taylor find happiness with someone else, especially Deacon, would strike his pride like nothing else. That conflict could set off another round of Brooke versus Taylor drama, with Ridge pretending he's simply caught in the middle, while secretly enjoying the attention. Hope Logan's perspective. The most fascinating angle in all of this might actually be Hope Logan. Hope loves her father deeply, but she's never stopped being cautious of his decisions. Watching Deacon and Sheila nearly implode his life was terrifying enough. Hope doesn't want to see him stumble into another situation that could hurt him. On the other hand, Hope respects Taylor. Hope and Taylor have had moments of bonding, especially over their shared concerns for their families. If Hope saw her father genuinely happy with Taylor, she might give her blessing. But if it looked like another disaster waiting to happen, she wouldn't hesitate to speak her mind. Hope could even find herself in the awkward role of referee between Brooke and Taylor, once again, stuck in the generational war she never asked for. Sheila Carter. The wild card. No story involving Deacon is complete without considering Sheila Carter. While Sheila is currently out of the picture, or at least keeping a low profile, fans know better than to count her out. If Sheila learned that Deacon was cozying up to Taylor, she would be absolutely livid. Sheila has always considered herself the only woman who truly understands Deacon's dark side. Watching him seek comfort in Taylor, a psychiatrist no less, would feel like a betrayal. That anger could reignite Sheila's obsession with taking down Taylor, Brooke, or anyone else who dares stand between her and Deacon. In other words, a Taylor-Deacon romance could bring Sheila roaring back into the fold, more dangerous than ever. Why this story works. A Deacon and Taylor connection would offer something fresh for both characters. For Deacon, it's a chance to show that he's more than a schemer chasing after Brooke or defending Sheila. For Taylor, it's proof that she doesn't have to live in Ridge's shadow forever. Together, they would challenge the expectations of everyone around them. They're an unexpected pairing that would throw Brooke, Ridge, and even Sheila into chaos. And let's face it, chaos is the lifeblood of the bold and the beautiful. The fallout could be explosive if spoilers prove right, and Deacon Sharp does indeed get too close to Taylor Hayes. Fans should buckle up for a furious Brooke Logan reigniting her rivalry with Taylor, a jealous Ridge Forrester unable to accept Taylor moving on with Deacon, Hope Logan torn between supporting her father and keeping family peace, Sheila Carter's dangerous revenge, which could spiral into violence. In other words, this isn't just about romance, it's about setting the stage for the next big war in Los Angeles. Final thoughts. The bold and the beautiful thrives on shocking pairings and unlikely romances, and Deacon Sharp growing close to Taylor Hayes could be one of the juiciest twists yet. It pits old enemies against each other, challenges family loyalties, and invites drama from every corner of the canvas. Maybe Taylor is exactly the grounding presence Deacon needs. Or maybe, as always in this world, it's the beginning of another beautiful disaster. Either way, viewers wouldn't dare look away. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.